Hi everyone, this is Russell Lowe speaking, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to fill in a section cut from SketchUp using Adobe Illustrator. So there is actually a great video on how to create sections in SketchUp, so I won't go over that in detail. I'll post the link to this video in the description below though. It's by Aidan Chopra, it's very good. Let's kill that so I don't get any notifications. So I'll just jump through the section part of this. I've created a section, I've got the move tool, I'll move it, and as you can see I've cut a section, but I've also exposed the interior as well, and in certain views this can be quite confusing, and in a regular architectural section this should be filled in. So let's fill it in. I'll first turn off the view the section plane. So I've got my section plane there. Let me bring it up sort of like that. Sorry, my mouse is jumping around a bit. I'll go File, Export a 2D graphic, and I'll call it Sectional Perspective, and I will check out the options just quickly. See, it's using the view size that I've got, 1560 by 890. I'll turn on anti-alias, which should make the edges a little smoother. They're still a bit jagged, but it'll make them a bit smoother, and give it the best quality. PNG might be a better bet than a JPEG, but for a file type, because it's lossless, but a JPEG will do. Hit export, and you can see I've well, nothing's really happened on this screen, but my other screen I've exported an image to my folder that I'm using. I've just opened up Illustrator, as you can see. I'll create a custom, and in fact that was the size. I've already gone through this, so the size that I needed to create was 1560 by 890, which is the last thing I've done. Hit create. Then drag my rendered image in. Yep, that was it. There we go. For some reason it hasn't come in at its native size, and I could use shift to constrain that, but I don't really need to, because I know that when it snaps to the canvas size it's good in terms of proportion. Let me go to my layers, and I'll lock this layer, create a new layer. I won't waste time naming it, but you should. Let's go to the what sort of fill and everything I'm going to use. I'll actually knock out the fill, and when I go to the black, I'll choose green once again just to make it easy. This is already black, you see. Go to my pen tool, I'll draw the shape around the outside first. Should become clear why I've done that. So there we go. If I want to see what it looks like, that's what it looks like, because I've just reversed the fill and the stroke. So take that back, hold down Control and click, and that should let me start a new shape. Let's draw another one, just filling in this area here. I don't want to fill in this area, I want to subtract this area from the other one. So that's reversed. Let's select this one and reverse it too. Let's select that, and holding down shift, that one at the same time. This small one, which is the interior space, is going to be subtracted from the, I want to subtract it from the overall outline here. So if I go into Pathfinder, and what I want to do is minus the front. So click that one, and there we go, I've minus the front. And I can now, so that's filled in a lot clearer. Why don't I just make it sort of less green, and there we have it. Now I can file and export as another JPEG, sectional perspective, filled in. Use the artboards, or I guess I'll click use the artboard, or maybe I'll just leave that deselected and we'll do everything. Go export. RGB is good because we're going to show these on a screen, but if you were printing it, you'd go for CMYK. Go OK. You can, resolution's not great here, but that doesn't really matter. Go OK, and let me minimize that and open up the end result, which is, here we go. So nothing different than what you had on your screen, but it's now open in photo view from Windows. Okay, so that's a quick cheat on how to do that. Hope it's helpful. Give it a try, and thanks very much for watching.